Hi, Next Gen Lead. My name is Roberta Domingues. I am Brazilian and I just finished my Master in Strategic Leadership towards Sustainability. And today I'm super excited to be here with Monsurah Ahmad, student radiographer of the College of Medicine, University of Lagos, Nigeria. Thank you, Monsurah, for your contribution today with us.
Hi, Roberta. Thank you for having me here today. It's really a great pleasure. I am Monsurah Ahmad from Nigeria and of Lagos, Nigeria. I'm studying radiography, which is also known as medical imaging. I have commitment in health advocacy, humanitarian work, as well as leadership development, health awareness, and education in order to empower future leaders to be people, the leaders that the world really needs. So presently, I'm into volunteering services with the New Child Initiative for Africa, which is an NGO that promotes child health advocacy and education right here in Nigeria, and also providing access to healthcare services in undeserved communities. So that's little about me.
Thank you. Yes, I was gonna ask you to share a little bit about you, and then you did. Thank you. So, tell us a bit your story because we know you have a very nice story about responsible leadership, a personal story, and we would like to hear you.
Yeah, sure. Leadership in general is a problem, but as well as the fundamental solution to those problems for leaders. Whether we like it or not, we have responsibilities on different aspects of life. We have responsibilities on ourselves, in our family, within our friends and our workplace, every aspect of life. We have responsibilities. So it is left to us to either make a responsible leader or an irresponsible leader. So taking up the duty of a leader, you have to do it properly so that everybody can benefit from it. My journey as a responsible leader started when I was a freshman in the University of Lagos, and there I was chosen to be the coordinator of Muslim Medical Students Association, which I never expected. I didn't want to take up the duty because I felt it was a kind of distraction from school, work, and activities. But this was an opportunity for me that aligned with my values. So I had to take up the duties because I knew I would learn more, even though I don't know how the journey is going to end or where the journey will be ending. So I took up the duty and I didn't let the magnitude of the job stop me from starting it. So I had team members, about 70 members that were of assistants. So we organized about 1 to 2 hours weekly gathering for all medical students where we come together to tell ourselves our challenges and problems in the education and how we can combat it. This is where we try to connect more and improve our relationship. So we invited senior students and more experienced leaders to talk to us and make and help us in our decision making because we're still fresh and we didn't know much things about life. Also, at that time, I felt my efforts were not enough, were not producing enough results as I wanted. So I thought I had to be more self aware about myself. I had to improve myself to be a better leader. So I went for seminars. I went for seminars. I learned a lot. I interact with better and well experienced leaders that can put me through the journey. So there, I improved myself basically. But of course, like other medical students, I wanted to to have good grades too. But the world needs leaders. The world needs people that can make sacrifice. The world needs people to stand up for others. And I was part of the sacrifice. So I believe in creating values for others, I was also earning values. Do you understand? I was earning values. So a specific time came when I was almost failing in my academics. No, I was devastated at that time, and my personal life was a mess. My academic was a mess. My personal life was a mess. So I thought, what could I possibly do? Then I thought of quitting. I thought quitting was the next thing. I have to quit all distractions because people with less distractions were more like they don't have responsibilities, they have less burden. So I thought maybe if I just reduce my responsibilities, I would do more, I would do better in my academics. So I was frustrated. Then came some good special set of people, like leaders that came to me, they advised me and they gave me guidelines on what to do. So after deep thinking, I thought, was quitting the actual solution? No, quitting was not the solution. Or was it my strategies that were wrong? So I asked myself, I keep asking myself. Then I found out that quitting was not the solution. Come to think of it, if I had quit, it's more like I was being a coward. I was being selfish to myself. I was being selfish to my passion and my purpose that I wanted to fulfill. And I was being selfish to those that gave me those responsibilities. So I didn't want to be selfish at all. That was why I had to continue. I learned that failure is always going to be part of every journey. You can't avoid failure. A point will come where you definitely meet failure and obstacles. So it's the way that you handle it that matters a lot. So I kept going, I changed my strategies, I changed my approach, and I thought more about all of us, everybody, putting everybody together rather than myself. And funny enough, this was a time when I had the confidence to continue. My team members were slacking off duties. So I had to take up their own duties with my own. Then there was a special team member, her name is Khadija. She gave me this motivation. So the both of us were able to continue other people's duties and activities. So we strived a lot. We read, we did everything. We make sure we balanced all aspects of life. So we successfully planned a medical tour that was exposing every medical student to different departments in an hospital and equipment and technology, everything. And we had a very good number of participants and it was quite impressive. So that alone gave me more motivation to continue to be a responsible leader. So at the end of the session, in preparation for exam, we had to organize another symposium. We call it academic symposium, whereby this is where we talked about our success, our achievements. We talked about our failures, our stories, and we also hear stories from lecturers, their school days and everything. So it was time to party after exam and everything. And you know what? It was successful. We had a lot of participants. Various people enjoyed the program. I felt fulfilled. I felt happy. I felt I felt I fulfilled my purpose. Yes. So guess what? After this whole section, when the results came out, I had one of the best results. So definitely, it's not the responsibilities that were actually making me fail, but rather it was like the strategies and the approach and my perception of things really matters. So when you change your perception, and your approach to various things, I guess you do well as a responsible leader. That's my journey.
Wow, very, very interesting. So much learnings. If you could share with us a key message or a key learning that you want to pass on to people, what would you like to share?
All right. I think for you to be a responsible leader, as I've experienced, you need to be a servant leader first. Yes, you need to be a servant first because a person can actually serve without leading, but a leader cannot lead without serving. Do you understand? Also, you need to develop a growth mindset. You need to be an inspiration for people. You need to be a motivation and a pushing force for them. Another thing is you don't underestimate the power of a team. You engage your team members, even if they're slacking up duties. You engage them. You make sure you bring everybody together. You can't do it all alone. You will get exhausted at some point. So you need assistance and engagement. Then I want to say every time you meet somebody, you make sure you leave a positive part of you with them. It's really very important because you meet a lot of people every day and every time. So when you leave a part of your positive value with them, it would serve as a long-term benefit for them as well as for you. And leadership is vital future. So you have to have confidence in yourself. You don't let the deter you from starting the tasks. The journey will always be rough, but the end is the most important. So once you are passionate about a goal, you keep on striving, you keep on giving it your best, you give on despite all obstacles, you just keep going, keep going, because you know the end is going to be sweet. Yes, it's going to be sweet, really. And lastly, I would say we make a living by what you get, but you make a life by what you give. That's it.
Wow. Yeah, I super agree. And I love the concept of the servant leader. If you would tell us like one practice, if I want to be a servant leader, what should I do if I want to start to serve?
If you want to start to serve, firstly, you have to improve yourself. You have to be self aware of yourself. What do you want as a person? What what are your values? What do you take as your purpose in life? Then you have to humble yourself. As a servant leader, you humble yourself, yes, because you are not leading actually. You are serving a set of people to reach a particular goal. So you have to humble yourself. Humble, very important.
Mhm. Yeah, that's true. Thank you so much, Monsurah, for your time and participation with us. Thank you.